There I am. Hello, everybody. I'm waiting for OVR Toolkit to boot up right now. I was like, I have my chat on my arm, but it's taking a while. I thought I might as well, since I'm not really doing much. Should we just switch screens, you know? There we go. There's that noise I was looking for. There you are. I hope everyone's having a good Saturday morning. Hey, we got one more Saturday left, and then it'll be the end of May, and we'll be officially halfway through 2025. And my full body tracking thing is that I was using what isn't quite working. Yeah, I don't have the option right now, so I don't know what's up. I wonder if it's because I'm in open beta and it's not supported yet. That's a very big possibility. Oof, my bitrate went real down for that. Holy shoot. There we go. CPM. It's close to 60-ish. Yeah, like every Saturday, sometime between 12 p.m. my time and 2 p.m. my time, my groceries will be delivered. So obviously, I'll have to pop it into BRB to do that. It's kind of annoying. Uh, if my brother knew my schedule, he could have made it on a Friday. I could take everything on one day. Just Saturday would just be free, but nope. Well, it's really the only thing is that it's these groceries. I took care of everything else yesterday. Yeah, which because we had the stream for Gundam Seed Bad Destiny Remastered. Here, that was kind of fun. I did I did sidetrack because I was posting stuff because pictures and TikTok and computer don't mix together. So you can upload videos, you can't upload pictures. Apparently, they decided to do all my uploads to TikTok on my phone, which I posted everywhere else but there. So I did all that while on stream. So that's why we took a little break every mission to do that. A lot of copy paste and sharing all the photos and good stuff. So that's fun. Did the same thing this morning too. But in a much closer. Man, Twitter is fucked up right now. By the way, hey, they had a fire at a data center 2 nights ago because it was Friday morning. This happened, and like everything's been fucked ever since. People's DMs were fucked, notifications were fucked, algorithms fucked. It's worse now. There's posts like missing. They treat certain posts that are still up as deleted because it's aired out. It's wild right now. Ooh, I should. This would help a little bit. Hang on. Let me get to the control panel and just do this. That'll work. I'm hoping that does it. I don't have much stuff up right now. There's obviously the VR. The game's up, the VR headset, which is running the game 3 times technically, because there's the default desktop look, and it's running 2 games, so it can play in 2 different visions. That's technically 2 at the same time. So it's 3. Hey, OBS is up. I just got my regular stream browser open with all the actions on it. So I don't know what's up here with the frame rate. I think it's all kind of framey. It's trying to make me get another computer. It's fair. Computer is quite a little bit old. It's like 6 years. I got it at the end of 2018, but I had to get another one at the beginning of 2019 because there was an issue, if I'm remembering my timeline correctly. Yeah, so that happened. Shared a bunch of stuff this morning because it was the 80th Prize Fair. Here was like a whole thing in Japan. So basically, because arcades are still a big thing, they've gone down a little bit since COVID, but there's still like a big thing there with like prizes and stuff that you would earn. And what back a couple months ago, because I don't think it wasn't January, it was like February, March ish. At New York Toy Fair, they had showed off at the Bandai booth these has been monitor figures. I posted those online, and people were freaked the fuck out over them. And I kept getting asked questions about it on all of my platforms they were on, about when were they releasing and stuff like that. And this week we have the actual dates in Japan, and they're all of them are coming out within a 3-month period at the end of the year. We did assume, because everything looked done except for one figure, and that was Charlie. They only had like the picture at New York Comic Con New York Toy Fair. Here at this event, they actually had the figure there, so it might be someone might be able to take a picture, take both the pictures, and just kind of see if anything looks different on them. But all that stuff starts coming out in October. With Husk and Angel, and then they're all colors, and then November, fun enough, is Alistair and Vaggie, and then Charlie is December. I don't know. Oh, why? It's like I'm looking. I'm going like, what? Why is it Alistair and Vaggie in November and Charlie is December? And these are all beginning of the months too. These are all like they're like Crane Game prizes. Because last year when they started their partnership, it was like acrylic standees and these little plushies. And then they revamped them and increased the amount of characters this year. Those plushies are coming out over here in September. So now that we actually have an actual idea of dates, maybe some of the stuff will actually come out. Maybe I'll see a listing soon on Amazon, on their official store. They look really nice. I did hope for it because I was like, do we get the stand for them to go onto? That's you see in the picture, and you do, which is nice. So that's what I was posting on every social platform. I've also updated the bot since last stream, and now actually will mention Insta and Tumblr, as you can see off to the side. Yeah, the balancing in the Gundam Seed Battle Destiny, it feels a little off to me, because I don't remember like certain levels being that difficult. The first level of Orb with an M1 Ashtray, you feel all very, very weak. But again, you gain skills and stuff you're supposed to swap out, and I chose to do the XP and the gold. Well, global points. It's not gold. Oh, there's money, which you don't actually use it for anything. Like, in Macross Delta Scramble, which is by the same developers, just came out a couple years later, they had a store in the game that you would buy all the other planes and characters, and that's what the money was used for. And this, all you do is buy extra tune points. So if you want to level up a character faster and you haven't played them a lot, you're like, oh, I want to just use some of these points. You don't use it to unlock anything extra. There's no store. But I'm pretty happy with it. And a nice bump up in graphics because it's actually in a different engine. I believe it is Unreal for this. Though I'm still sad with the title screen, man. That title screen was real nice, and I just got rid of it. Just like, nope, just a picture of the Earth. That's all you get. You don't get this nice dark, in space look with a silhouetted Providence in the background. You have, the freedom, and and Justice, and I think Destiny was there too. Who in the title screen? But I might be wrong. Oh, bam, yeet. So yeah, and after stream, obviously, I mentioned on the stream, but I went and I saw that new Lilo and Stitch live action movie. First off, the last movie I went to with this size of a crowd, at a concession stand and in the theater, was the Minecraft movie. So a lot of families came out because this weekend is Lilo and Stitch and the last Mission Impossible movie. But yeah, just kind of just look around, just kind of figure out, oh, there's kids here, they're probably here for that too, and those people are wearing Stitch stuff. They got Stitch neck pillows, they got some plushies, they got a backpack or a purse that has Stitch on them. Like they're probably here for Stitch. And actually, when I being there, I actually had this kind of moment. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I think it was dumb for me to assume, but I thought the Stitch popcorn bucket came with a surfboard, and it actually didn't. It's just Stitch. I was like, oh, but yeah. I thought the movie was fine. I was seeing all the social posts of all over the place, where like all the changes and people were mad about them. So I was like, oh god, because I love a good train wreck of a movie to go to. Who, for movies, rather it be either really good or really bad. Had because they're more memorable. So I was thinking we're all over here because of all the changes. Like, oh shit, yeah, let me see this. I thought it was fine. It's a little weird because it kind of goes against what they were setting up, what happened in the original. No Captain Gantu. They just kind of shake that ending. What happens, and it's just the scientist guy who has no accent. It's just Zach Galifianakis being Zach Galifianakis, but as a apparently smart person, but doesn't use any smart language. Very very odd decision. I don't understand why. Of course, what happens at the end. Though it sounds a lot more. The post made it sound a lot more harsher than it actually was. Yeah, it was more of like I would give it like a solid 7 out of 10. Like it's just like a good movie. I saw it in 3D and 4DX because I was just looking at it all the time. I'm like, oh, that time's perfect. Like, oh, it's 3D and 4DX. I'd seen the Thunderbolts previously in that format, so I was like, all right. It's like, what can you do in 4DX in this movie? I go, oh, yeah. You get the surfing, you get the flying. Stitch does stuff, and they do the effects on you. If it's raining outside, it's like you get the rain on you. It's like, all right, makes sense. Oh yeah, that marketplace is up too. That when I jumped in here, the one of the things that I had to do was accept the new terms of service, and there's now an avatar marketplace, so people can now sell their avatars in VR chat, which will be very useful. Or sometimes I'll see a model and I'll be like, oh, I'd love to buy if that is available for purchase. I would love to buy it. And you have to go to like another site. It's like here's like, oh, it's just buy it in this here. I'm like, that's much easier. Oh, and because I've been playing a lot of Fortnite. I've been saying that a lot because of the Star Wars whole season for the month. I bought some V Bucks. I bought my V Bucks because I earned all the XP required to get Darth Jar Jar. And I was like, all right, I gotta buy them because they were normal Jar Jar was about to leave the store. And I went shit. Hang on, which amount should I buy? Hey, and I gotta work all that stuff out. So I got Darth Jar Jar. I bought all that stuff that was related. I got that. I got the customizable Mandalorian character, or the normal Jar Jar bundle, and of course, because they had just come back into the store, or I got Master Chief and the 2000s Lara Croft, because those two came back in. I was like, all right, let me grab those quick. Because I had the the event Lara, but not the 2000s version because that had come out, and I was like, ah, shit. I got the V Bucks for it, and I was like, I wasn't playing it. I was like, whatever. I'll get it now. Which is always funny to me. It's known as 2000s Lara, and it was only like one major game she looked like that. It was her Angel of Darkness outfit, which was one game. There was also a Game Boy, I think one or two portable versions. But a major title that was just the one. The spin-offs or a handheld. I know the freaking Engage. Age that fucking portable console with a cell phone that Nokia put out in the early 2000s, like 2003. Yeah, that game, they changed Lara's appearance to look like that, but like that's not we that's not a main title. That the Game Boy Advance game, The Prophecy, that had that outfit because that's how long Angel of Darkness's development was. Mm-mm-mm. I thought it was pretty funny. You also got, I think it was part of the bundle, if I'm recalling correctly, but they did bring back the Jeep. You drive the Tomb Raider Jeep that was in it was a Cradle of Life, I remember. So it was a Jeep Wrangler. Do 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 do. There we go. Just waiting for the invite. Just came in now. I always find it weird when everyone's like watch any of these VODs because I want to know if there's a way to put an overlay like in the corner, like right here, like somewhere like right there. I can even put it like right here too. Just kind of like whoever have some empty space. He's because I want to have like a little player thing up, and it kind of shows what music's playing right now on stream, so you understand like why don't I hear any? What the hell's going on here? It's like music's playing. Hey, you're okay. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah. Then after the movie, I went over to the hot topic because there was the drop of the new merch collection. I wanted to see if they had anything because that's where I got the hoodie. I got the hoodie like weeks ago. Oh, back like the beginning of the month. I was like, okay, do they have any other Pride merch now that it's officially been released? They had a whole bunch of the Charlie and Vaggie more than anything, which I didn't know until they posted it was just a tank top. I thought they would have like a t-shirt option, but it's like nope, it's a tank top. I was like, oh, like okay. Hey, and then there was the Luna shirt with the bisexual flag in the background. Those are like the only two. They didn't have the Stolas hoodie. They didn't have any of the other characters. I was like, I have to probably buy that online or hope it comes into the store. But it had a lot of, they had a big restock. There, it had been so long since I've been there where they had all the plushies. They had, I remember going there. They had a Fat Nuggets and they had a Kiki, and that was it, just the ones. And I bought them. And then I come in for this, and it's like they have them on the top of the little display, but in the back with all the rest of the plushies, they had tons. They had Razzle, they had Dazzle, so multiple Fat Nuggets, multiple Kikis. They got like a big resupply, and that's what they had to go. That's the only spot they had for them. And so that was fun. And I was gonna get some stuff. I was gonna get some the buttons too. One was of the actual design. I was like, okay, that makes sense. I was literally wearing the hoodie, by the way. That Stolas hoodie. I was the Solitz hoodie with the two of them on the back. It was that design. I was like, oh, buy this button. Perfect. Makes sense. And there was a Moxie and Millie one, which I believe is the design on a Clacker fan that is only showed on Shark Robot. It was this art. I was like, huh. All right. I'll buy that too. And then also they have the Pride sticker sheet, so I got that as well. So nice little haul, kind of modest. But I might have to go online to get the rest of the items because I was hoping they had the Has Been group shirt here with all the characters on it. Because I do like a good like character ensemble shirt. But I would end up getting them all. That's kind of why they brought it up early. Yeah, I did that. Ordered, got a food. Everyone just went and picked it up when I came home. That was it. Played a little bit more of Gundam Seed, Battle Destiny on my free time. I know we still have to do. I've been kind of debating on whether we should still, if I should keep Doom as a stream game, because I did play the new level level that I was gonna that was next, and went a little bit further and got a mace. Oh, sorry, the flail. You know, and I was like, should I have this for stream? So I had went back into the game and I was just getting all the collectibles, so it said 100%, and on my previous stuff, just so to have it. But yeah, that's where that's where my mind currently is. I'm like, should I have Doom as like a game I play for stream? That's the internal struggle I have with that type of stuff. If I start a game on stream, do I play it all the way through on stream, or do I just kind of bounce around all different games? Ah, well. Little bit of no. Okay. Should probably jump over now. Up and into bed. The scientist right. Got what to say. The loading picture was the homeworld I was just in. I was like, uh-oh. How misery love me. Yeah. I've been in this world so many times. I'm surprised he's about the this.
Today. This has been really fun so far.
I just imagine the Mortal Kombat theme tune just with baps instead of just like
It kind of was, but it was the JoJo's one. Hey, moderation squatteration. Can we get a shout out for Jinx? Jinx is someone that I think I've only really met in the last week.
That's why I've been in the world for a bunch of times, but Susie said like load it for the first time. Like I've never been here before. Might be related to my storage. My C drive is a little bit filled.
That's not hard to do.
Filled in a very confusing way. Like, I'm looking at it going like,
Yeah,
What is?
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Can I steal things from up here? I just had a.
Candied banana
Here's
coffee.
me.
Hello Kitty Island. Candy.
No, Steam VR 2.
Banana coffee. Hello Kitty Island. Okay, that sounds great. That sounds great, honestly.
Oh, and one of the groups I'm
There
in.
were indeed some
In?
potential
Apparently,
apocalypses. What the
because I know
heck?
Hot Topic is the main place, but there's also Box Lunch, but they usually have just the alternate stuff.
Gotcha, my art was perfect. No,
Like
no
the old
notes
alternate
in my
designs are on their website. They only had like one bag that was exclusive to them, which I
sorry,
should probably
Perry.
check. See if anything new
Perry, thank you
came.
so much for giving us out to everybody on the
Um,
moon. What the
Someone
bananas?
found
I
some of
really
the shirts
appreciate it.
at
No wonder I thought
Spencer's,
terrible bananas. I just say what the bananas.
which is not a.
And yeah,
I
to
shouldn't
start
say I
off,
would be
the reason
surprised, but I
that
don't know if
combat
they're
down
owned by
here
the
is
same company. I have to look into
entirely
that.
When I originally made this avatar,
Because Spencer
trying
just
to
does
hit
sell
really
T-shirts, but it's like
stringent,
that's in the front of the
quality
store, or there's that
marks
stuff in the
and
back.
and then I had
Hey.
one remaining material slot and
Hello.
texture. So I wanted to see if I could
Anything
do
new?
like a combat
Huh?
that I could attach to all of the clothes.
Anything
on this
new
model,
happening or
because
not
there's a lot of
really?
outfits on here.
Not really.
By
Oh,
moving it
good. Yeah, I'm
right.
just
Yeah.
working on stuff right
So
now.
I did that, and then I was like,
I
oh,
just
good.
recently
why
got
don't
here,
you
so
do
everything
this?
just seems normal to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm
Well, now I'm
just
a Star
vibing.
Trek slime girl.
Yes,
Everything's good
Incredibly
though.
common.
Playing's doing well too.
that's nice to hear.
Old ways, that's really cool. What the heck? Let's go, let's go.
Oh,
Yeah, everything's good.
I'm really excited
Yeah.
for it. I know, guys, I very well may have missed your question. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think I've missed a couple of messages in chat.
so part of me feel like I should maybe check there. Because it's actually next door. So there's a Spencer's, there's a Hot Topic, and then Box Lunch is kind of like further down on. So like it would be a quick
I guess it feels
travel to check.
like it's probably not
See if they
a
got
thing
the
that I
other
could explain
stuff.
in like 2 minutes. But I
Which
think that there
would be
are sort of
fucking
two ways to
hilarious.
define alternate medicine.
On my
One
lunch
of
break
them is one that
tomorrow
has, like,
to do that.
separate tradition, of its own
See if we got anything
science
new
and
here, then you go
seems to
next
be
door and it
something
has the other stuff I'm looking for. I'm like, oh, there it
indigenous
is.
medicine, which is also quite similar in
But they also had
scientific
the
rules,
they
application in
also
certain ways. I'm not an
they had the
expert on all of this
crossbody
stuff.
bag. I'd shared it with like Charlie
A lot of our
Veggie.
current medicine is built
That was
on
actually
prior
this
knowledge.
past Sunday, so it's
I
funny to
think
actually,
weird
to actually
technology.
see it there. It was like there's that backpack and there's this cross bag. Like there's the plushies, there's all the accessories, and then there's all the hard
That's a really
stuff.
good question. I think primarily I have no idea. I just do it. So I can't help myself.
It is officially
Hello
noon.
Kitty Island Adventure is a super cozy game that looks like Animal Crossing but plays more like Breath of the Wild. Wait, why is that sounds really cool? I'm tiny myself in the cupboard. Are they okay? To be
Okay.
honest, I'm unsure. I think the taco is fine.
You put me in this cupboard.
I didn't. Okay,
You banished the mouse.
there's evidence that I didn't know you were in the cupboard until very recently.
Huh.
Because you
Yeah.
forget a lot of things.
Yeah, but I remembered, and you put yourself there.
I see.
Traitor.
Oh, you're right. The borrower.
I know.
I haven't
mean-
seen borrowers in quite some time. And hey, thanks for the follow. Follows are anonymous here. I never want to put somebody on the spot, but I'm glad that you're here, and I appreciate it.
You've just reminded
Hey,
me.
Coffee
Ren, how you
for
doing?
bunnies. I still haven't finished my
Hey, how
coffee,
you-
and I should give you
yeah,
a
I
little bit of a
got you, I got
warning.
you.
In 30 seconds, oh no, Twitch is going to hit us with advertisements. We try to use them as a positive thing here.
good,
We
that's
can't
good.
avoid them. So instead, every
Awesome
hour we run
awesome
ads
sauce,
for
as
the
they say.
whole
How'd you even
time so that
get
we
up
don't have to
there?
see them for
Yeah,
the rest of the
taco.
hour.
Yeah.
And we use it as a self-care check-in. So I'm going to get some
Tacos
water, I'm going to
mischievous.
stretch, and I'm going to encourage you all to check your posture and do all of that stuff as well. Your well-being means an awful lot to me. And I hope that you are taking care of yourself. Yeah.
Bunny, I've been reminded of a movie.
Let's do this.
I don't know what's. You said something and it just sort of reminded me of it, but then the name of the movie probably
I can't
doesn't
even select
sit
it.
Did you
well
see
with
what I
politics
see?
lately.
Oh,
but
there you are.
Oh.
It was a movie called The Indian in the Cupboard.
It
Right,
is
okay.
Did you ever see that?
boom, boom,
No,
boom,
but I
boom.
read the books when I was growing up.
Ah,
Well, I loved the movie, but I don't know what you.
I remember
you
the
said
movie
something-
being really groundbreaking for special effects.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. It was.
You said something and it just completely reminded me about it, and I loved that movie.
Mm.
I've never seen it. I'd have to see it.
You do that for a movie night, right?
Discord notifications.
I feel like for many reasons I tend to like
Mm.
avoid certain movies with frames of representation or something. But
Yes, that's why I.
the VR model in the cupboard, yeah. The VR model of the super cupboard. Wait, ads got snoozed automatically. Thank you, Twitch. I forgot that happened. Never mind. We have 5 more minutes, and that means some people might have pre-rolls. So sorry if that happens to you.
Is Alfie still here?
I think Alfie Faye is still around in the cafe somewhere. I think. She might have vanished. She was around
probably-
earlier.
So just like input this new system for the ads. I'm actually wondering when
I
that
just threatened somebody with
is gonna
dessert.
massively go out.
Oh,
I'm
Alfie
in
signed
the
off. Never
hub.
mind. She's in chat. Yo, thank you so much for the hop train. That was really, really cool, and I really appreciate all of your support. Oh, I want to see what I got. Did I get a cool emote? What the heck is this? It's a creature. Is this a person just throwing money over their head? What? This is the person yeeting money over their head. Okay, Fujigomine activities. Carry on. An elephant in the cafe. Entirely possible. Entirely possible. You have goose. I love goose. Gosh, I gotta say, like, I really love the variety of like emotes that we're getting now for stuff. It feels like, and I don't know that this is the case for sure. I have not like discussed this with anyone on their end, but it feels like we had such a weird response, or such a strong response. Like they did such a weird thing on Twitch with that like AI generated Christmas cat emote, and it feels like in response to that, and after the significant and well-deserved blowback they had for that, they've been like commissioning artists to make the hype train emotes, which is really, really cool. And then
I've
I'm
actually heard
totally
about that.
befuddled that they would then turn around and change stream categories to be AI art. Like the art category and stuff like that became like AI art for its logo this week. And that is wild, wild shit. I don't know if that's been reversed yet. I hope so.
It doesn't look
but
like it.
that was just
I
shocking
just
that it
noticed
feels
right now,
like
actually.
after we had that incident already. We had that incident already with AI art crap. That they did it again. Yeah, there's a Twitch user voice thing for it, which I wish that I had ready. It's a few categories, not just that one, but I'll see if I can pull it up and see maybe it's been addressed already.
Why is the goose hitting the gritty?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I guess that's fair, I guess. I feel it's useful to separate. Yeah, it was so wild, Jinx, to see it, especially in the art category. But I will say that I think that there needs to be like proof and like, something more than just maybe this will work behind medication, because there's a lot of room for scams otherwise. And hey, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. They are anonymous. Thank you so much, Latent. Yeah, I cannot believe that they did that. That was so
hello,
wild.
Ethan, by the way.
Like really,
Hello.
really disappointing.
People saying like, "Oh, how'd you get there?" It's PlaySpace.
I realized I don't think I've talked about that on stream this week.
You know, I'm
when we were seeing emotes
just
and stuff,
floating around.
I felt like I should mention it because it is so wild.
Oh, I'm getting sore eyes. This is what happens when you don't get jumped to VR for 3
But yeah,
weeks.
from what I understand, it's a few categories that has happened with.
What was that
Super
giggle?
Stage plays the death,
funny thing.
probably, or
It doesn't
something
do
else.
anything.
Don't-
Legally, the death. Sure, that's true, I guess. And I also feel like this isn't a thing I feel equipped to adequately explain at the moment while I'm doing other stuff. But I will say that there is a reason that I don't want to invalidate that, because like acetaminophen came from traditional
This
medicine,
would be like
right?
Elf on the Shelf meet
And so like I think
Mouse in the
traditional medicine that
House.
has been studied
Mouse in the
and
house.
gone through like testing and stuff, totally rad.
Oh.
And I would not be so ready to just dismiss it if it's not like a Western European kind of approach.
Oh,
but
taco
at
in
the
a-
same time,
there's
I
taco
do
in a
think it needs that
cupboard.
kind of like proof behind it. And holy bananas,
it's
welcome
got,
in Ira Heart.
Gotta
It's
run,
so
that's
wonderful
the
to see
problem.
you all. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Hope you had an amazing stream.
So elf
Welcome
on
in
a
to
shelf.
a cozy little
For your
VR cafe.
mouse.
I hope you're all
Google
doing
with
really
the
well
tuba.
today. I am Bunny-hearted Sheeter, or they, and
tuba.
they're great for me. I'm a trans retro anime bunny girl VTuber, and I do my best to build a warm, welcoming, inclusive vibes kind of space. Today I've stolen a cafe, and I'm giving away free coffee if you want some. I'm also about to drink some coffee. Yeah, I guess if sometimes I feel like I'm not really able to explain something as much as I wish I could on stream because I'm not like
long
writing it
question.
down, right? So I gotta like think through what I'm saying out loud, and I don't always hit the mark. But definitely not a sussy raid. Of course not. Of course not. Well, Ira Heart, if it helps, I'm currently a slime bunny because it's kind of fun, and I have babby paws and the world's most suspicious baseball bat. So definitely not a sus stream over here too. Hi. I hope that we shouted out Ira Heart though. Ira is incredibly sweet. One of the first people that I met through VRC, and someone who I think has such a rad presence on stream. A real heck and proud of for how stream stuff has been going for her. She's so flippin' cool. I'm gonna try to say hello to everyone who popped in and then catch up on chat that I have not quite caught up on yet. Lurkwell Old Ways. Welcome on in, GP Row Arts. Welcome, welcome. Welcome on in, Cat. Cal. Sorry, welcome on in, Cal. Welcome, Verma. Welcome on in, Takax. Let me know if I got that totally wrong.
We saw
and
that
welcome on
cream. What are you
in,
doing?
Spencer. It's wonderful to see all of you. Riggs.
I'm being
Bunny-cula.
feral. I'm just
Wait,
throwing
Riggs.
things out the cupboard. Yeah.
Welcome, Joyce. I mean, you're here in virtual reality. Woo!
Virtual insanity.
So wait, Riggs, do you want the Bunny-cula with the red suit or the Bunny-cula with the black dress? They both have the red armor on them.
Cherry cola. Cherry cola armor.
Do you want so the dress then, I think, right? Okay.
No, the cherry cola armor.
Do you want to
Well,
put
like,
that back?
they
I
both have
can't
the
put
same
it back
armor
from
on
down
them.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Up here.
What's up?
We'll go for the dress version, and then I can get changed into the dramatic armor.
On the side
But that's right, I was Bunny-cula
Oof.
all along. Startling stuff. Startling stuff. And I'll put on the cherry cola
So
armor
just
in
nick everything,
one
though.
moment.
Don't just steal everything from here and just leave it in my cupboard. And then when Buddy comes to make a copy, she's like, where's all the stuff? And then just
Andrew,
leaves
that
like,
stuff is really cool.
Do
I
it.
don't know.
That's how fast you can grab
It's on
everything.
permanently on this avatar. Oh no, I just have them on. Carry on. Something on my glasses. I think there's only one thing on my glasses, Bernetta. A reflection of your cool face. Boop.
Wow.
Pick one of those old
all
YouTube
right.
games,
And
right?
all right.
Like the ones you have to clean the
Riggs
house
wanted a
as
not
fast as you
quite
can
this
before someone
avatar
comes into a
version,
room.
but a slightly
You know, like one of those
altered
type of
version.
things.
So prepare yourself.
Or that's
before I've taken over this
the one where you
That's
had
right.
the family and there was like a nuclear
Dracula.
a nuclear bomb was about to drop. You had like 60 seconds to grab
A
everything.
better villain name than Bunny-hearted. I'm a soft-hearted villain, okay? I got defeated in season 1, and now I just steal cafes. I'm not really very, very villainous.
Quick, pass me
have
everything.
lamp.
Pass me all the
Yeah,
coffee
you
stuff.
do.
That's
I
right.
have
Everything that you can.
You have lamp?
Right, cup. You have this.
Wait, does that
That's
just
all-
say
this.
lamp on it?
This says lamp the whole way around.
Why does the dice just say lamp?
Lamp.
I have a very strong suspicion that a certain Celtic Mothman has been here.
Can you edit it to say lamp, or is the world just like this?
Yes, you can. You can edit it
Okay,
to say
so it's
anything.
edited to say lamp. Fair
Is that
enough.
everything?
You want all the
That's
cups
very
and
funny.
stuff, or what?
Dark-hearted.
No,
maybe
not the cups. Just
dark-hearted.
everything
Wait.
that's used to make coffee.
Was I muted?
Okay.
Were you muted? I don't
You
think
might have
so.
been.
I heard you
Take
earlier.
this.
Yeah.
You might have been.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you hear me do like the piss on the moon thing? That's right.
No, I don't think so.
Ah, point. No
Good
quills,
evening and
no
welcome
pillows.
to my humble
I
bazaar.
didn't catch that at all, no.
No.
Well, darn.
I guess I'll
Would
do
you
it
Care
then.
to
around
buy
those
some
days?
coffee making implementation?
Hair as we all know, it's
Mm.
hairs are the real villains. Okay, well, that's... I mean, hairs are great, though. Like, hairs just sort of like... Okay. So I know biologists may tell you differently, but, like, the difference between a rabbit and a hare, is that one of them is seen beyond the furthest reaches and realms of sensibility in the universe into the gaps between stars
Yeah, it
and
does look
molecules.
like
And lots of
everything
tenuous
that would
grip
be
on
used to make
reality until
coffee.
Their eyes grow wide and their legs grow even
My
longer to
coffee shop
run
now. Welcome-
from the truth
welcome to the
of
Rat
everything.
Cafe.
And that's
Mm.
a hare. And then a bunny just wants coffee, and they'll try to eat the floor. Yeah. Bunologist.
Okay.
That's right. Heresy. Hello, Dax by
I have
design.
the dog.
Welcome. I hope you're doing well today.
Welcome to the Rat Cafe.
So you have a
Hmm?
witch?
What can I get you?
I have the dog.
You have a dog. Isn't this a cat?
Do you have any
Oh, it
juices?
moved.
It goes
I have
move.
many questions.
No.
I have many
Call out.
questions.
Isn't this color your colors?
Thank you for shouting out. Cool.
I see what it-
And a legend
you know,
of
have it.
squirrel. Dax by
Oh yeah, what is this?
I watched.
Dun, dun,
That's
dun.
jam.
Gardens.
That's
Hmm.
jam made from the blood of my enemies.
I'm so
Name?
excited to hang out with all of you.
Hmm.
And
There
so
was
just
there was a
for
competitive
context,
store on the
I
shelf
put in
next
the
door.
chat,
I
but
just
do want to talk about it just so that it's
mulched them.
understandable for
Mm,
everyone's
mm.
sake.
And
So
then-
at the
and
end
then
of this
stole
coming
all
week,
their
I will be
stuff.
moving.
Alright.
There we
I
go.
will probably be unable to stream for at least a week after.
There we go.
Oh,
partway
yeah.
Through this
Take it
next
to catch up.
which means if all goes according to plan, in 2 weeks we'll have another cafe stream the day after my birthday, and hopefully I'll be set up for.
And my spoon.
But it does
There we
mean no
go.
cafe stream next weekend, so I wanted to let y'all know.
Ooh, okay.
I forgot I actually had.
Not actually enough to be in. Wait, is next week?
Buddy's gonna come over.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
no,
somebody
right,
do a
next week
cafe
is the
order.
day that
I'm gonna do a
moving, and then
cafe
the week
order.
after that is the dead right time. Time is weird. Maybe here in a story where the villainous bunny wanted by authorities who are actually very evil
Oh,
or
God.
overthrown by a bunny. Maybe, but
Lord.
it's sort of like a Nimona situation.
Good
I can see that.
Lord.
I can see that. I mean, the reason that I like being a retro anime
happening in
villain is because, like, of course, growing up in the 90s, being born in the late 80s, so many villains in
Like
the media
Cookie?
that I was surrounded by were queer coded.
Wait.
And being real heckin' queer myself,
Yeah, have to quit
I
cooking.
kind of like reclaiming that a little bit. And so playing around with villainy and silly laughter and those kind of outfits and vibes.
Do you know if we can decorate the cookie, or is it
rad,
just
because,
this?
as Jack says, villains are gay and cool.
Just this. Yep.
And also,
Yeah.
like, sometimes the villains were just
I'd say
like
push as a
queer
top
person
button.
trying to live their life or something, right? So, depends on how villainy is defined, right?
Do you know what
Should squeak.
it says? Push on the thing for a trigger.
You're gonna try
Yeah.
to take a nap, have a great stream, and hope moving gets better. Thank you so much, Shayna. I really
Squeak.
appreciate it.
Squeaky cookie.
There will be more streams before move. I'm not moving until like Friday morning. But
Yeah, wait, camera
well,
for
maybe
that.
Friday. I guess Friday, Saturday. Like
Look at the cookie.
that's the time zone for the move. A quad
That
decimal
happened
double
again.
espresso with a shot of espresso. Ooh.
You go.
Ooh, Ash. It's Ash at antagonist. Okay, I just figured Ash
There we go.
antagonist. Because antagonist. Yeah. Oh my gosh, let's go. I'm here for that, absolutely. I like his name. Sorry, it took me a moment to figure it out. It's quite
Oh.
fun to say. Ash antagonist. I'm here
Making
for
sure
it.
time is accurate.
I like the
Hey.
Bonbon appreciation.
I mean,
Cute little buddy up there.
Hey,
about
no.
a few times.
Hello,
that.
Takakis.
I have a
You
issue with
may
my
have
computer.
seen
For some reason, the
perhaps
time
maybe
is always
the
off. I have to like fix
I'm
it.
Bunny Hearted. You know, where they
So
have
I
the
always
very
want to
trans-
make sure that
trans
the
anime
time
bunny girl
here
that
is the
VP I
same.
may have been a slime when you popped in. Sometimes
But
I
yeah.
turn into a slime. It just happens. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, still waiting for the news
they
of my
also weren't really
groceries.
all that villainous either. And yeah, Madam, I'm moving. Essentially, the place that we're living right now is sort of like a how do I describe it? It's like a family house that like family members have lived in for quite some time. And so we've been living in it for a while. We're trying to make space for a family member who is retiring, so we're moving. Okay, well, I figured that might be the case, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure when you vanished before the ad break. Ooh, Vado, I'm sending you moving solidarity. And so the taco has redeemed a quadesimal double espresso with a shot of espresso. Well, then I got that covered. Yeah. I was temporarily a slime girl, but I'm more often a 90s anime bunny girl villain. On occasion, I turn into slime though, which is rather yellow. It turns out, or blue. I'm like a multicolored slime. Yeah. I could wear gold, which is kind of yellow. I could change to the gold dress, but I've been redeemed into this one, so I'm this one for the moment. That's fair enough, Takakis. Either way,
Yeah.
I'm technically an anime
Oh,
villain.
this
Evil
week we
is
had
debatable. It's a matter of point of view, of course.
the Jurassic World theater stuff got
Is
shown off.
stealing cafes evil?
And so at my theater chain, they're gonna have
Is
an incubator
giving away
chamber
coffee
with
for
with a
free
raptor
illegal,
inside.
according to me, no.
Which when
According to
I saw that, I
Starbucks
was like,
yes. So who are you gonna believe?
Fuck Starbucks.
Probably not
do
this
I put my
guy.
hand in the thing? Do I feel around in it for a raptor while I'm eating my popcorn?
Fuck Starbucks.
Most of the cabinet. Hang on. How many things have you put in the cabinet?
Yes.
Did you put all of the cafe supplies in there? Are you
Attempts
sure you're a
were made.
mouse?
I'm a kleptomaniac mouse. Yes.
I was gonna say you seem more like a pack rat.
I'm a
Yeah.
black mouse.
Wait.
Pack mouse.
Yeah.
Okay, that does make sense. Mice do hunt in packs. So
No. This is.
I could see this. I could see this.
I'm a loner mouse. But yes, if you want coffee supplies, you have to answer me these riddles 3.
Sure. What are your riddles?
What is your name?
Millie, and or Bunny Hearted, and or Banui,
What?
and or Hey You.
What is your favorite color?
Shoot, that's honestly a really hard question because I feel like I like a series of colors, right? So like my favorite colors are earthy tones, like a deep goldy brown or a green, kind of like the woods in late summer.
That is not an adequate response. What is your favorite color?
I don't know, pink.
Orange.
It's not. Orange?
What is the
Why is it
speed
orange?
of a-
Aren't you glad I didn't say banana?
What is the average speed of a laden swallow?
Is this like an African swallow or like a European swallow?
I don't know. Ah!
Oh, sick! Free coffee supplies and a movie reference. Amazing. Get a latte with. Can you get some mouse or some mousse in it.
I'm not for drinking. Here, what you can do? Hold on, bear me just 2 seconds. See if I can dig it out of here. It's in here somewhere.
This might take us a moment to get coffee orders done.
Right. So this is made from the pulped remains of the rat who was running the coffee store in the cupboard next door. It's where all the supplies have come from.
I have a lot of concerns.
I ran them through the blender. It's 100% natural rat.
I mean, I'm glad
in
it's
your case,
organic
mouse.
at least, but let's talk shareholders who believe. You know what? Actually, Ravalila, you should believe in yourself, and you should believe in the me that believes in you if you don't believe in yourself, because I believe in you. Yeah.
I ran them through the lemon squeezer.
They're in the
Yeah.
supply cupboard. They're an ingredient. I've got bad news for you, Mouse. You're in the supply cupboard. The deer thinks that you're an ingredient because of this.
I will
Dim
leave
baubles.
raisins.
Dim baubles
I
are
will leave
good.
raisins
And
in the
yeah,
coffee.
right, Feisty? Hang on, I want to catch up on the what you said before, grew up loving queer-coded villains. So if 80s kids didn't have any real representation, queer-coded villains were really all we had. Yeah, 100%. 100% Feisty. The queer-coded villains are just so lovely, right? Like, there's so many characters, I mean, quite famously, even in Disney movies, that were, like, modeled after well-known queer people at the time who were villains like Ursula, right? It's just, I don't know. And then you think about like movies that I watched basically weekly growing up, like Fern Gully, for some reason. Really love Toxic Love as a song. For some reason, I was very excited about that song. Rather mysterious as a trans woman, it turns out. Thank you for the blurb head pat. The little bean up here deserves all the head pats in the world. Okay, so we're making some coffee orders. I want to catch up on my redeems otherwise here. Wait,
There was a reset
Matto,
button.
you redeemed uppies and I totally didn't do that uppies. I'm really sorry. I'm going to do your uppies before I do coffee orders. Come here. Scoofle. I'm really glad that I checked the redeem queue. Because I missed a hug as well. So, I want to check something. I'm still going to be similar to the outfit that you redeemed, Riggs, but I want to check to see if I fixed a lighting issue on this version of the model.
Fine. No, go ahead.
Maybe a little bit. I changed how lighting works. Yes, Jareth from Labyrinth, 100% pasty. Affected me significantly too. Okay, before I make these 2 coffee orders, I'm going to do something called Uppies. I want to give all of you a motion sickness warning, though. So what Uppies involves is me
I'm here to
grabbing
tell
the
you about
camera and
Babe.
throwing it above my head, and I hope
Was
catching
that-
it successfully on the way down. We'll find out together. But I do really
Labyrinth
not
was
want to make
mentioned.
someone feel unwell watching stream if you are catching it successfully on the way down.
Babe.
If we need to, I'll give you 1 warning right before they start, and then I'll tell you when they're done too. It takes like 10 seconds. I'm gonna get some water first though, because it's secretly a workout. I should tag this. I should show you the suit. I'm really quite proud of this model. I really liked it. I only made it a couple of weeks ago. Okay. Prepare your results for Uppies. We're interested in queer villains. It's a book called Queer's Folklore, which explores history, myths, and legends through an LGBT.
Did you hear about
wait,
the
I don't think
Babe?
I've heard of that one before. I probably
The
should read
Babe?
it. It sounds incredibly relevant to my
The Babe with the
vibe.
power.
To my vibe.
What
What
power?
about the recent HoloLive graduation?
Power of voodoo.
and how
Voodoo?
Personas returning back to their indie personas.
Oh
I've
no,
heard
no,
little
it's like
bits about
voodoo.
it, but I
Voodoo?
haven't caught up on all
You
of
do.
it. I'm trying to stay up a little bit more with like corporate VTuber news because you know it has like a big impact.
There was
on, like, surrounding areas.
Have you heard of
people that I
Little
like,
Karibo who does
but I'm still not caught up on all of it yet.
like basically the father of abridged.
Live Mouse. We can
Anime.
give you a try.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah,
so sure
I
we
know
can put
them.
Live Mouse in it. We
He
can
did
talk to Mouse
Yu-Gi-Oh!
and
Abridged,
Yeah, yeah.
but he also did
Hello,
a
Karibo.
Naruto
Welcome to
Abridged
Uppies.
where
What's happening?
Kakashi was meant to be
Well, today. Okay, you ready? Okay,
What?
last
It
motion
failed
sickness
me.
warning. Last motion sickness warning.
Ah,
Prepare
don't-
yourselves for trouble and make it Uppies double. Here
But
we go.
they do that whole like it's like Naruto, did you hear about the babe? What babe? The babe with the power. What babe? The power of voodoo. What babe?
All right, incredibly delayed Uppies. My apologies that it took so long to do them. Hello, Cafe Foxtail. Hello, Cat. Can we get a shout out for
Nerdy, if Nerdy was here,
Real-
Nerdy
real-
he would have
real
been all like,
sweet people also
and
like
then
the
singing the
cafe.
song.
Yeah.
I guess more traditionally than me. I just steal the cafe once.
Oh.
And hey, thanks so much for the follow.
Ah,
They're
my eyes
anonymous. I would
disappeared.
never want
You
to
know,
get
Nerdy's
spotted, but I
currently
appreciate you, and I'm glad that
Got
you're
banned
here.
on Twitch, if I recall that news yesterday.
What?
That was all. It was in their Discord server.
So we have Taco's order for a quadesimal double espresso with a shot of espresso, so like a giga espresso, and then a latte with some mouse in it, and the mouse might have to be consensual, but I'll make the latte part.
Dang it. Oh, I do.
Uh-oh.
I took
Right.
everything. You want to reset the coffee supplies?
No, I can just find stuff in here. What's this?
Took
Water?
everything.
Okay, I need that. That's the presser. That looks like cinnamon, I think?
I'm being
I
rolled.
do need that.
out.
Ah, there we go.
That's not coffee granules, by the way.
It's not? It sure looks like
No.
coffee grinders.
It's not coffee granules.
Oh, that actually kind of.
Okay, what?
Well, you know,
what
it's fine, legally.
It's raisins.
You ordered one of these tacos, so this is your problem now.
Oh shit.
Oh.
I'll hide it.
You know what? She deserves more than 3 shout-outs. Hang on. 3 shout-outs?
I
Those
need
are
to check.
rookie numbers for Catacave Foxtail. Ha, there we go. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so we're making a Giga Espresso with more espresso in it. So we're going to make some kind of an infinite loop espresso. And then a latte. I do need milk to make a latte. Do. Wake up and smell the mouse. Time to die. Oh no! Not again.
I have not seen a single thing on there about Nerdy being.
The best part of waking
sure we'll
up
get
is
with thing about the
consensual
same
mouse
person?
in your cup.
Hello.
maybe we
Wait.
should be.
Hello, Indivisible Joystick Joys.
I'm no longer
You ever just
invisible.
like kind of half read sing a sentence that you probably shouldn't have done out loud? Yeah.
They
Kayla, I hope you're doing well today.
remove
It's really good to see you this morning. I also
Very
would
strange,
love
'cause
to
I remember the
shout
thing
out
popping
Kayla
up.
Arcade. I know we did already too, but 20 shots of espresso, Cappy. Okay, I got you covered. We got to make the Moses Giga Vortex espresso first, which is up here. It's sort of like two portals glued to each other, making infinite coffee. Please enjoy,
Could've
but
been
don't destroy
someone
the
else
universe with
then.
infinite coffee.
With a sim, with a. And who was using that profile picture
I have
then?
the power.
And then this latte was requested to have a mouse in it. I imagine you don't want to be in a latte, right?
Hold on. Where's the latte?
I will draw mouse ears on it if you want. Otherwise, it's up to you.
Wait, hold on. Let me just take a quick shower in this.
All right, never mind. They're bathing in the latte. So you got your mouse flavored latte.
Hold on, let me.
Are you washing your armpits in the latte?
Oh Lord.
Goodness.
We gotta get all that mouse.
There you go.
the-
One mouse latte.
Can't believe you've done this. Well, this isn't the chai. The chai I would make separately. I'm gonna try to remember to make you the chai. I'm gonna do that right now. This one's the latte for dear. So dear Mata, please enjoy your incredibly suspicious mouse latte. Here you go. It's magically teleporting into your universe. What kind of villainous stuff do I do anyways? I mean, on stream, I really like to try to showcase indie games.
Yeah.
And I've been playing a lot of Satisfactory recently.
Hey.
And I'm getting into Ace Attorney, so we're doing a lot of like non-villainous dream activities. And then on
Which is a red
Saturdays,
one.
I steal a
You try to steal my
cafe,
coffee?
which is fun to do.
No.
Most of my villainous activities involve being like a overt
have the
trans
empty
woman
one.
in the year 2025. That seems to be rather
I
villainous
want
as far
the
as some
empty
people are
one. Give
concerned.
me the.
And
give
then
it.
making terrible decisions in Satisfactory. Yeah. The
But this is
villainy
a-
really
this is a
varies depending on perspective,
quadruple
I think. That's
espresso.
right, helping out indie devs and trying to put more like eyes on,
They're
on
like,
cool projects and appreciating
espresso in
them.
this.
Oh no,
Yeah.
so evil. The cafe sticker is up in this
I just
cafe.
checked,
Yeah, my slightly
this
stolen
thing is
coffee
a
shop,
website.
which
It's
I'm
just
gonna add to
now.
the merch store. I'm gonna try to do that this
I was
weekend.
like, I got some
Yeah,
more
um,
posting to
the new
do.
merch store that's still like a work in progress. I want to add this with like a little sippy.
So they found
coffee
some
emote
alternate
sticker on the
stuff on a
That's
partner
right, Sailor
site.
Face Bean. You can damn you two cuddles. I can't believe this. Okay, we're making a chai.
If you can grab it.
I
There is
did it.
officially not a chai here, so we're just going to
Aha, I got it.
pretend that there is chai here. Wait, can I not do it that way? Do I have to do it this way? This T system is silly.
I would just like to let you know that Red has stolen one of the espressos.
Hey,
So I'm not how sure we should feel about that.
Someone's stolen the tea kettle as well.
No,
Squads.
I think so.
Well,
Maybe.
antagonist, let's go. We're actually really cool people, it turns out.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
think it's still anything.
You're intentionally as gay as possible. No, I'm pretty darn gay as possible too.
Is that a kettle? I can't
feel
tell
like
if
I
it's a
could
milk or
probably
is it-
manage to be more gay.
that's
but
the
only if
thing
I
you
had
put
more
milk
free time.
into.
Mm.
I only took
For
the coffee stuff. I didn't
frothing.
touch the
Welcome
tea.
back with food.
Another set of hands.
I will be doing.
I mean, there should be a
more
teapot
squads
in
very
there.
Soon here.
Is
Okay. I'm
there?
trying to make a
There's a
chai
teapot in
tea,
there.
But I think that someone has stolen the kettle. If you stole the kettle,
It's in there.
I'm having. I see it. It's at the back. Hold on, let me. There you go. I'm assuming that's it.
Thank you. We're just gonna make a quick chai. Sploot.
Just
Some
digging through
dramatic
everything.
water.
Like I think
yeah,
it's in
here.
here.
It's sentenced. I'm
There's the
always
one,
sentenced
there's
to
the
buddy
one.
Yeah,
squats,
exactly.
and I will do them in just a moment. All right.
Oh, the joys of being feral.
Clerk well, Travis. Bunny squats. I can't believe this.
Anya. Have you ever
And then I
played a
also have 20
Kirby
shots
game?
espresso cafe. So I'm gonna do the
I don't
20
remember
shots
I
espresso.
watched the first-
and
I
then we
think-
shall. And then we should do
I watched the
squats.
first
And so
episode of
what was
Husband
your question?
Hotel.
Ooh,
I don't know
finally.
if I asked you before, but have you played a Kirby game?
I've watched the one episode.
I've never
and
played a Kirby
I have
game.
to watch
no.
it
I
on.
know secret dirty
Twitch.
facts about the first
On-
I
Kirby
didn't
game, which
know
is
that
one of
show
the
was
levels
so
is a naked
adult.
woman, but I've never played a Kirby game.
Why didn't you think it was
I thought it
adult?
was like. I thought it was like a kids' cartoon.
Did you not watch the pilot on
I didn't
YouTube?
re-
Like it's
Where
been on
did you
out for
learn that
5
from?
years.
Just
The internet.
That's
to
the
be
one I
curious.
watched.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, this is a true fact about Kirby. Yeah, one of the first levels, you can't really see it when you're playing through it, but the
Yeah, wait till
layout
you
of
actually watch
level
the
is
the rest of
like,
the series.
an entertaining shirt.
I need. Oh, I want
Yo,
to,
nice,
but
nice, nice checking it. So
I never
actually
realized
used to have
that
a shirt
show
that
was
said,
so adult.
BK Do
themed.
Crimes on my merch store.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we're swapping to a new merch store right now, so it's not back up yet, but it will be in time.
And
hello,
that's on
my
Amazon
friend
too. I don't have
Rowan.
to
Hey,
worry about
Rudy.
YouTube
So lovely to
censorship.
see you. Okay, so we had a chai
Yeah, it's
order,
on
which
Amazon,
I
I
think
have
also
Amazon.
is supposed to have
Yeah.
mice in it. Do you want to also be in chai? I will
Yeah.
draw ears on it.
Come here, give.
You seem to enjoy being part of beverages at this point.
Right. Hold on. Don't look. I need to.
Hello, Clooney. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Eva, my name is Grimes. Oh, startling stuff. Startling stuff. You took its legislative advice. Oh no, Parsley. Maybe. Decanting from such a height. I do also have 10 million espressos to make for acids. I'm going to do that really quick here, too.
Wow.
There you go. There's one mouse flavored chai.
All right, most infused chai. Since your order is up, please enjoy. I don't know why everything is mouse infused today.
I,
A non-mouse infused bunny. What is that? Just me trying to make coffee while doing squats? I will try to make coffee while doing squats. We'll see how this goes.
I just look like big old
I'm sitting here cross-legged and one leg's just gone numb and fell asleep.
oh
Oh no! Sorry, you chat. Gonna sneak past you to grab an espresso.
no. Yeah,
See,
Taka
Why does
Taka
it
here
look like
just
a
watched the
teddy
first
bear?
the pilot episode of Hazbin Hotel recently. They just told me.
Oh, nice.
They didn't know it was an adult
Yes,
show.
and I didn't know it was so adult themed.
It is definitely somewhat adult themed. So 20 shots of espresso cappuccino. All right, all right.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm probably not gonna
Yep.
squat into it. I don't think I'm
Yep.
up for that one. But I would attempt to make coffee while I do squats.
So,
Oh.
funny, Red stole one of the espressos, right? It was
Uh-huh.
a very bad thing because, as you can see, I just have this ocean of red spirographs of where Red just went hyperactive with the red pen.
That does seem to be the case, yeah. It kind of does. Yeah, it kind of does, Parsley.
happens.
Yeah.
Why does this kind of look like
Scrunkly
That's
Girlfriend
sort of
awakens and
yellow
tunes
silhouette
into,
of
into
what?
Mouse Girlfriend. Wait, how many girlfriends do I have
you know what I
now?
mean?
I don't know. A whole bunch.
Or are you also a mouse girlfriend now?
If it wasn't for
Why have I
the
never made a
eyes.
Ratatouille cosplay of Blorp as a mouse? Oh shit. Why have I never made a Ratatouille cosplay with like a little chef hat and Blorp underneath?
Yeah, it would work.
Oh no. Well, in the blender.
All
bin it
right,
goes. Here
I
we
gotta
go.
open
Down the
Blender
rabbit hole, as it
to make
were.
Chef Bunny.
Oh, these
If
red
anyone's got any cool
bunnies.
concept art for like a villainous chef outfit, you let me know.
Well, what
Okay.
to make any French chef villainous, all you got to do is just give them one of those long, twirly mustaches, so you just twirl it. You go, oh.
Could work, could work. Would I have to speak only French when I'm using this avatar? Okay, so
Just
we're gonna
the
do
stereotypical-
totally real homeopathy for something for this at the moment. This absolutely works. It's definitely not pseudoscience. It's definitely pseudoscience.
Just-
have
To
to
turn
go
this
full
espresso
on
into
and-
20 espressos by mixing it with water. So acid, give it one moment, and then your 20 espresso cappuccino will be ready.
I can actually
A
smell
villainous
that
French
coffee.
chef. That's right. I love to serve you sexy baguette. Startling stuff.
Oh god.
A black and white striped shirt. Is this just going to turn into a mime outfit? Because I will do it. I
You have to
would
wear
make a
onion-
mime outfit.
You have to wear
That's
a string of onions
entirely
around your neck as
possible. I
well.
would make a mime outfit.
You have to wear a string of onions around your neck as well. A stereotypical French.
Sure. And
By the way,
acid,
my-
you're
by the way,
giga
buddy, what is-
20. You're like it's like a venti venti. your
What does it
20
mean, yeah?
cappuccino espresso is over here. You ready? Okay. Kabam. And then I'm gonna try to make coffee while doing squat. Which means that I might need a little bit of space in the coffee machine because I
Okay.
don't want to punch
Can-
you repeatedly in the guts, you John.
fair enough.
Apologies.
I mean, I got
But
I got a
but-
super
but-
slim
but-
waist. I think it would be okay.
Can we show
Yeah,
you
you'll be
Gian
fine.
out?
Yeah, it'll be
Yuchian's
fine.
a total
Yeah.
sweetheart and a variety VTuber really connected to the Hasbro Hotel fandom. And
Oh,
a
yeah.
really big Macross and Gundam fan.
Yeah. I was playing a Gundam game
I get
yesterday.
all of my Gundam news from them at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And also from my girlfriend. But I hear like random upcoming Gundam things from you, Chan.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Kaylee at Kaylee's Corner. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, all of you. Anyone from
Wait, do
Kaylee's
I know
Space
them?
that does not know me, hi, I'm a bunny. I'm bunny-hearted. She and her, or they and them, are fantastic down pronouns to use for me. And I do my best to hold a warm, welcoming, and inclusive vibes kind of space. I'm excited to get to welcome all of y'all on in. Thank you for shouting out Kaylee at Kaylee's Corner. Kaylee is someone that I was watching this morning, right up until my stream started, and I have been watching all stream in the background, so I'm just going to close a tab. I've now raided into my own stream. Kaylee is real sweet.
Where's the kettle?
Welcome on in, the great artist. It's nice to meet you. The gremlins have indeed escaped the corner. There is no escape. A halo of
There we go.
cleavers. Ooh, so and then like the JoJo Menace little text. That could be really cool, actually. Renata, you fool. Renata, you fool. That's how I get you.
I
That's
yes,
right.
hello.
You're going to be snorting now. There's no escape for you.
nom,
Snorts are
nom.
contagious, and it's begun. This is only the first stage of infection. Stage 2 is bunny ears. Prepare yourself.
Kaylee.
Oh, I think that there's a Joyce
I
saying
know the-
hi.
All I can
I
see from
follow
the stream is just
you.
the fingers.
Boop, Renata. Did your first train this gave up and running now? Ooh, that's really exciting. That's how bunnies spread. Don't worry about it. It does sound like a trip to an emergency room. Sorted
That
ad
sounds like a
petty.
high
petty is Renetta's
kind of
fiancé.
thing. You know what I mean?
Okay. So I gotta try to do squats and make a coffee at the same time. I'm gonna get some water first because this is a terrible decision. And then we'll see how this goes. Get some coffee instead.
Oh, I thought I followed you, but I didn't. Never mind.
Mm.
I must confuse you for someone else.
That's a good opportunity to do so, though. Kaylee's Corner is really sweet if you wanted to.
I could swear I
Did you? Mouse!
followed someone with someone.
Mouse! When did you steal these? I have been here the whole time!
Literally like 2 minutes ago, I was just like ESP yoink.
Can't believe this. Okay, I'm gonna get all of the ingredients that I need to make this, and then I need the metal cups. Do you have? There we go.
Whoop.
There we go. Various mouse crimes. Yeah, I got slightly tangled on my cable. I'm excited in the new place to set up an overhead cable system again. It didn't work well here, but it would in the new place, so that'll be really nice to have.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
Metal cup.
I need to. Maybe the solution here is to try to do speed squats
Speed squat.
to see if I can do them between coffee order
squat,
pieces.
speed
So,
squat.
Speed squat.
okay. Done.
May the ball.
Boing. 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 Bam. 10 squats before espresso was done. Hell yeah. Let's go. That worked really well. I'll throw a couple more in here during the process for funsies.
Mousetrap. Oh, you just reminded me of the movie Mouse Hunt.
What?
Oh, I loved that movie.
Or
Mouse hunt?
Mouse hunt.
Yes,
With
it
Nathan
had,
Lane in
Lee
there?
Evans and
or
Nathan Lane.
your
Wait,
boy.
Do
who's
you mean
the
like
man who-
Pokemon Ash?
Nathan Lane, come on.
Oh,
I know the
sorry, I
movie.
had no idea. Hello, Gabriel.
Somebody just said like Mousetrap. I was like,
We're gonna do uppies in just
Mouse
a
Hunt.
moment here. Look well, pasty.
Loved that movie.
indeed.
I've never heard of
It had
Mouse Hunt before.
Lee Evans. Oh no, who was what's your guy who voiced Timon in The Lion King?
Nathan Lane. I've been
I
saying it
forget what
this
his name
entire
is.
time. Nathan
Uppies
Lane.
coffee.
I am so bad with
Yeah.
names.
Alright, I'll make
Nathan
you an
made
uppies
Lee Evans
coffee
in it
as
as
well.
brothers.
Yeah.
Whose father owns a string factory.
Yes.
House.
Absolute goobers, all of you.
The old father passes away. They inherit the house, and the house has a mouse living in it. And the mouse, they keep trying
coffee.
to get rid of the mouse. The mouse just doesn't go, and hilarity ensues.
Yep.
And does Pokemon Go secretly?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's on Netflix.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Yeah, I've never heard of it before.
Which one?
Crimes.
Mouse
All
Hunt.
right. So, hey, Andrew. Your squat apocalypse nonsense coffee order is up. I'm just going to put through reality into your screen. Prepare yourself. Kaboom! Please enjoy. Christopher Walken is in it. I see. And then, okay, y'all. So, I don't know how I'm going to do this and make coffee as part of it, but I think it might just involve
they don't have
coffee.
Mouse Hunt.
So I've got a silly idea here. I'm going to come over here.
Oh.
Hey, y'all, into the realm of caffeinated red activities.
Yeah.
I'm about to do a silly thing called uppies. I want to give y'all a motion sickness warning, though. I'm going to grab the camera, throw it above my head, and then I will hopefully...
Oh, that's from like
successfully
the
catch
90s,
it
wasn't
all
it?
the way
Oh, yeah.
around.
It was late
I
90s.
really hate to make you feel sick, though. It's
Remember
not
the mouse was a
motion
bit of
sickness.
CG at some points
Maybe
of
you
it, so that would have been
should
that
just
timing.
glance away. I'll tell you right before they start, and I'll tell
Amazon
you what
Prime
happened.
Video,
I don't think
YouTube,
it's super likely to make someone feel unwell,
Sky.
but just in
Hold on.
case, I want to give you the warning all the same. And okay, some water.
Oh no, it's on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Ooh, well, Kaylee, thank you again for trusting me with your community. I really appreciate it. Wait, Leroy Jenkins was in it, really?
Leroy Jenkins.
Startling stuff. I would never...
Wow.
Wow.
Somehow my play space moved over. That's weird. I don't know how I do that sometimes. My whole play space moves like a meter over to the side.
Cause you're a bunny.
Okay. You ready? Coffee-related uppies. I don't know how this is going to work. It's going to be a total mess. Is commencing now. Prepare yourselves.
Yeah,
for
1997
Jack's
is when
by
it came out.
Designs. Totally well-designed and thought through.
1997.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Directed by Gore Vidovsky, who would go on to do all the Pirates of the Caribbean, those three
I gotcha.
Pirates of the Caribbean movies. And Ringo.
That worked great. I definitely remember that the camera has smoothing and coffee doesn't, so you just teleport it on either side of a cup of coffee the whole way through. Dax, your coffee
it's on
is now
Paramount.
infused with uppies.
It's the only way to basically
Please
watch
enjoy.
it.
Boop. Total goober activity.
Bunny.
Okay, I'm feeling a little bit behind on chat, so I'm going to scroll up a little bit just to catch some stuff that I've missed. Rat Race I did see. Rat Race was a lot of fun.
Rat Race had nothing to do with rats.
Okay, so you won't get me with this one, but that's a good
Oh,
True, but I mean,
God, that was such a movie.
it was just like a modern version of an older movie from back in the day. I don't think they wanted to remake that one.
Gabriel, I'm glad to hear you're doing all right.
You could oh, it's a mad
I know
man
that
of world.
Rowan Atkinson was in it.
Blender shenanigans.
Something
Wait a
Green,
second. What
you
kind of
know,
Blender
he was in
shenanigans are you getting into? I know you're lurking. You
Austin
may already know
Powers
the
as
answer, but I'm curious
Dr.
what they
Evil's son.
Seth Green.
Seth Green, thank
You
you
know,
very much.
also
Seth
Chris
Green was in it.
Griffin, also the creator of Robot Chicken.
Smash Mouth were in it at the end.
Mhm.
It's really good to see you.
Um,
And I am in no way surprised, Renetta, about the bunny ears.
don't know,
IRL
don't remember
and
much
the
else from
bunny
that.
girl Renetta model. In fact, I think I've seen the bunny girl Renetta model.
Right, so I think the mouse in the cupboards jokes
He
were
went
his
for a
course
little,
now.
I'm sure that's all right.
yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Down that cupboard.
Cut content
Turn to
for
size.
Americans.
There we go.
Well, because I
Ah.
often
Hey.
read messages once before I read them out loud, just in case. But I don't
Nah.
always. Times when I don't.
But you never checked out
are
the
often
Avatar
ones
Marketplace.
Where you get me. Don't worry about it, no,
Oh,
sir. It's
that's
fine. It's fine.
is
It's
that
fine.
out now? Is it?
Bunny Grove and
Yeah.
Apple, but the VOC one has been deleted.
Or is
No,
that
deleted.
only
How could you
to-
delete a Bunny
It might be
Grove?
only on the
Can't believe
open
it.
beta, people.
Bored.
I got stuck in the ceiling.
But it's literally in your menu.
I thought you saw Scooter. Uh-oh.
Bunny.
You're scronkly, but
Bored.
doing your best. I've been pretty scronkly today myself. I woke up with a migraine. And I took, like, medication for it and had a coffee immediately. And I went outside, I went for a walk, and I put, like, a bowl of boiling water on the table and a towel over my head. And I sat like that for,
No,
like, half
doesn't
an
seem
hour.
to be on.
My head's fuzzy, but it's not really painful anymore. So I think that it's worked pretty okay. Nah, yeah. Scronkly. Scronkly's a good word. It's like one of
Yeah,
the
it
top tier words, I think. We got gotta say
Branded
sparkly.
characters.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, regulation-sized mouse appears.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, never mind. Regulation-sized mouse was rumored to exist, but has never been seen.
I'm currently being trapped in the red vortex. Help.
Oh,
A double shot
Hang on.
espresso with a
Before I
catnip
close it,
infusion whilst levitating.
RP,
Monster,
pick you up,
I am mysteriously
and- yeah.
very well prepared for this exact circumstance. Give me 1 second. I can't.
Is that like a
I
fountain pen?
honestly can't explain to you how ready I am for this particular environment.
It's a very fancy pen.
So we're just gonna have to do a little bit of a villainous
I haven't seen a fountain
transformation.
pen in years.
We're just gonna have
Yeah.
to levitate a little bit.
Wait a second,
Put my
please.
sword on my hip here. I'm currently levitating about 1 meter off the ground.
See, this is a
Just-
pen I
just so you know.
expect Alistair to use. A fountain
I gotta go
pen.
make you your coffee while levitating. I got some catnip to put in
I
it
can
too.
remember like
It's gonna be very tall at the
the
moment
ink
because I'm
cartridges and all
levitating.
that in it.
Anonymous, welcome. Okay. Kind of hard to read to this stuff while levitating. I didn't really think this one through. Double shot espresso with a catnip
Oh, God.
infusion.
I accidentally gave the stuffed toy nipples.
Zoop. Zoop. The what?
Wait, what?
I accidentally gave it.
I mean, it's just the top of cupcakes. It's okay. It could also be just eyes.
Yeah.
With all white.
Could be
in
eyes.
there.
Eyes.
Absolutely could be eyes.
Icing.
Kind of carbohydrate dish can be served.
Icing.
Off the
Come on, you.
ground. Ooh, I'm not sure. Yuchion is a very effective levitators. Levitators. My goodness. If they're small, it's a levitator time. Yeah. 1, 2.
Mm.
Oh, you
I'm
can't.
gonna fill the rest in with hot water, or it will not.
Yeah,
go
I think you
well.
gotta use the. Yep,
Put
you
more
gotta use the
espresso in it.
little tongies.
Mm.
Do. And all right, your levitating coffee order with a small catnip infusion
As long as
coming in your direction. Prepare yourself for catnip infused double espresso. Bam! Perfect.
got more left.
Teleported
Let's
through.
fix
Now I'm gonna return to a regulation bunny height.
I watched B. Dylan Hollis
Somewhere
video.
around Nah, I'm all short now.
Oh, what was it he made?
You got a blamp. A blamp. Can't
Oh,
believe
what was
this.
it called?
There we go. Scronkly and scrupulous. I can't believe this. Bunny heightened, but bunny shortened. Shorty hardened. I mean, apparently I'm short, according to Mooney, who is shorter than me, but thinks I'm short for some reason, so.
You're all short compared to me.
You fit in the cupboard a moment ago, Mouse.
How tall
Yeah,
are you,
he's got
IRL?
He has you
I
there.
don't know, how tall are you, IRL? +1.
Well, I'm 191 centimeters.
Then I'm 192 centimeters, probably. I don't know what numbers are. I'm a bunny.
Minus tax and VAT.
Shoot, minus tax and VAT. Minus 12 centimeters in tax and VAT. Yeah.
Mm.
Hello, villain. Come here. Scoofle, scoofle,
What was
scoofle.
it?
I hope that you're doing well
Yes.
today. It's really good to see you. I keep getting. I Mooney, I thought I was 178 centimeters. That turns out I'm 180 centimeters. Which means I've gotten taller, actually. I've gotten taller, actually.
I watched a video from B. Dylan
Hello,
Hollis
Wiz.
earlier.
Welcome on in. Wait,
of
sorry, have I
making-
watched?
B. Dylan Hollis making magic cookie bars. They look so good. All it is just
Ooh, no, I don't
dumping
think
everything
so.
into. It's just basically dumping everything into a pan and then throwing it in the oven. No mixing, no bait.
Wait, what?
I'm going to post this into Discord now, actually.
You put
What
it
are
in the
they-
food channel. I want to
Okay.
see that.
What is the ingredients?
Oh, that's okay. I'm not American, so I don't have to deal with those in natural. Yeah. Unless my centimeters came from the U.S., then I'd be in trouble. But
I love Dylan Hollis. Just the amount of innuendos. It's like, I'm using butter because I have standards. Do I?
So Nomster, funnily enough, you wish you were shorter? Yeah. I shrunk a little bit when I started HRT. I shrunk a little bit, but not a lot. Time to start height maxing. I mean, I kind of like being tall. I wish that I was more tall sometimes, so I could loom ominously over people. But I do already hit my head on stuff because nothing out here is built for tall people. So,
Right.
hello, Rouge. You look like you're wearing a ginormous hat.
I am.
Bonu.
Benui.
There we go. Magic cookie
That's
bars.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. We're height maxing, short pilled, or whatever. Magic cookie bar sounds so good. Oh, I want magic cookie bar. I think I just want cookies. I should make cookies this afternoon. Maybe that's what I'll do. Is I'll make peanut butter cookies.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
Bunny.
That sounds like a
Bunny.
plan.
Hey, can I get an exclamation mark foot in chat? Thank you. Yeah, change the kick, and I've also heard that it changed the muscle density between your like spinal cord, which has a bit of training. And this is all stuff like I definitely have thrown for myself, and I know other people have thrown. But I don't know exactly the reasons for it. If it's down to posture, if it's down to like a muscle mass change, or something like that. So.
I slouch a lot.
Mm.
Like,
Fair enough.
it's a very bad habit of mine. I'm slouching right now in this chair.
What else shrinks your spine? Oh shoot, Mooney, that's right. Is this the first command? We should do an exclamation mark Mooney command at some point as well. Who needs them? Signed a bug. You know what, Alfie? You're valid. You're valid. Bunuis. I honestly kind of can't believe that. I mean, most of the commands, in my defense, have just been added by moderators randomly. I
That's
don't
true.
know that I've added any of the Tommy commands, and there are like 15 Tommy commands or something. They just sort of get added in there sometimes. I don't even know what commands exist for the most part. We do. We is doing a lot of lifting here, Bongmaster. The word "we" is doing a lot of lifting in this one.
When they say we,
Look
I
at the
think they're
data.
like
That's
meaning
right.
we as in we the admins.
We, the admins, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Bongmaster definitely meant we the moderation team, but Bongmaster mostly meant I added a lot
Right,
of
I
these.
thought the way you were saying it, I thought you were
Not
implying
all of
yourself as well.
them, but a significant portion of them.
I'm missing
Wow, nice feat quote
the
finding.
truth be told, I'm
I'm
what
going
I
to eat that.
am.
In a second.
You probably shouldn't eat chat. You might get indigestion.
True.
Oh, ears.
Ears. Ears.
Ears.
Ears?
Ears.
Tiny ear. Do it again. Hang on. You can get more ears if I move the camera down.
Ears. Ears. Ears.
I can't
Boing.
believe this. You're a dork, Red. Alistair looks at
see
shiny
my
things
board?
without sour realizing, and Bunny Hearted doesn't question. I see. This sounds like you're inventing fan fiction. I can't believe this. But this one's Yuchion, who is legally distinct from the Radio Demon. Legally distinct. But very
Legally
connected to that
distinct.
fandom. Posh V-Mo.
Illinois.
Posh V-Mo for judging you.
Don't. Wait.
Oh, that's how that works.
How
okay.
many orbs have you drawn? The
Wait.
cafe is slowly filling with orbs.
The
This
section
has
for branded
perfect
characters is
order.
actually like in the Avatar Marketplace is actually people, actual
I feel
developers.
like I'm in like a
So
90s
official
movie or
models from
something
them.
now.
I saw that
It's
little
sort of,
mouse.
Like overwhelming, so I can't really.
Okay, so
like,
I now understand how this works.
I can't stand in the middle of it. I can't.
Because I saw a
stand in the
section in the
middle.
Avatar
Not
Marketplace
smoky,
for
no
the
ritual,
branded
but you are
characters.
calling brackets real.
And it's all actually by the people who made
that
said
your
models
cosmos away,
for other
brackets also.
like licensed stuff.
Yeah.
Because Quill
Brackets
from the
also.
you ever played the Moss games? That were like the
Because-
VR games where you play the little mouse with the
I'm not
the
a little bit
scarf.
scronkly. My my head,
No.
like, it's a little sore. I
Hmm.
can tell still. But
Well,
those
the-
are
the-
The
real.
store at the
Those are
moment
real.
is purely
No,
for,
I'm talking about the game,
That's a
the
right,
mouse,
Sailor Chat.
the game.
You've been orbed. Do you think you can
We play a little
escape
mouse
orb
Yes,
disc
damage?
off?
I've not
Only
played
if
it
you're a
enough.
particularly good bundle of
Yeah,
games.
so the developers of that
Never
game
mind, you're
uploaded
free
an
already.
official
You're a
model of
particularly
that
good
character to
bundle of
VR
games. Well
chat.
done.
That is what you.
Congratulations.
It's in the
Fun
store
bot
to
will take
buy.
place in prison, probably. Fun bot's quite
And then the money
nefarious.
goes
It's a
to
little
them,
business
yeah.
check out.
Yeah, to the developers.
A
Yeah.
little real. Orb.
Oh, that's cool.
Orb.
Orb. Orb.
One day I will.
Now
I will
that's
make
an orb.
mode bunny a toggle that can happen on stream. I gotta get the lens distortion thing working properly. I think that's quite exciting,
just
Bongo. I'm curious to see
realised-
what you're gonna connect to your D20 to. And also,
I
I think
just
that I
realised, Bunny.
just figured out on Natural 20 that your name is a D&D or at least a D20 reference. The whole time I've just been like, in a Natural 20, that's a normal phrase. Where have I heard this before?
Oh, geez.
That's
Orb all
a,
the turfs?
that's a
Test
suffix
intelligence.
dice. Every side is lamp.
Yep.
Wait, follow his wife.
Yes, he.
I didn't know she'd be had a wife. I feel like I'm learning many
Bong,
things.
no.
Someday you
No.
will 1,000,000% go broke because of VR. It can be pretty expensive, yeah. I feel like I don't know. I think there can be a lot of pressure to kind of pursue the latest and greatest technology, like especially streaming in VR. And I feel like I don't know. I think you can do a lot with like a Quest 2, to be honest. I have an
Right,
index.
okay.
I'm not going to replace the index until it falls apart. It will eventually. I think it would be cool to have like different trackers and face tracking and stuff. And maybe one day I will, but I do not yet. I do not yet have them.
Mhm.
I've already had to replace my right controller,
Yeah.
but it was still under warranty, so
You don't have eyes. You briefly had no eyes. Now your eyes are back. That was terrifying and strange.
yeah, it was the backrooms version of Taco.
Ah,
Not again.
Anyway, so
Me with
I've
face
had to
tracking. Okay, I
replace-
kind of have face tracking in desktop mode. And we set up to try to get face tracking working in VR initially. Actually, I think Andrew and some other folks helped to finance that. Primarily Andrew, actually, I think. But they discontinued the device between me putting that on my throne and it being fulfilled. So that ended up going into desktop mode face tracking, which has been really amazing. I love how expressive I get to be there. But maybe one day we'll jury rig the index to do face tracking. That was the Vive face tracker, the one that you could attach third party style to an index to at least get like mouth tracking. Yeah,
Ow, sorry,
mouse.
headache. Headache.
okay?
Brief moment. Brief sharp pain in the head. So
Oh,
I've had to replace my right controller, but it was still under warranty, so Valve replaced it for free.
nice.
My left controller is now on its way out because the stick has a lot of drift in it, so sometimes I could be standing there and see, look, I'm not even holding it.
You're just rampaging into the distance. Rampaging into the distance.
It's the
Hmm.
only flaw. It's the
Hmm.
thumbstick. I
If
wonder
they
I
shoot
could
Steam
open it, take the thumb.
They
That's an
shoot
incredibly
Steam a
unnatural
message,
point. That's
I
a
would
good
say.
point, yeah. I mean, I think it's amusing still.
Because I had an
Fine,
issue
okay.
with my tether
You
cable
want
when I was out of
face
warranty, and they
tracking,
did send me
full-body
one for free when I
tracking,
just messaged
finger
them.
tracking, and
asked
good
about it.
quality stuff. Yeah, that does sound gay.
I have to message them.
I don't know. It just sounds like you're a VR chat player.
Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. Sometimes
I'm
maybe
gay.
it'll be
It's
nice
true.
and
I'm gay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they stopped making it. I chatted with the HTC folks for a while to see if they could get me like a leftover one or something, and we never figured it out. But they put in an effort. Honestly, we emailed back and forth for like 2 weeks on it. And hey, thanks so much for the follow. They're anonymous. I would never want to put you on the spot, but I appreciate it, and I'm glad that you're here. There are indeed gay people on this chat. It's true. Yeah, there are gay people on this stream. I can't believe this.
Illinois.
That
I
is
got
some
leather.
wild crossover stuff, Gabriel. That's okay. You don't have to be gay to be here. We're just full of gay people as well. Yeah.
I got a letter in the mail saying I only have 10% of my heart working now.
oh,
But you just got a letter in the mail that says your heart's only working at 10%.
Yeah.
That
Damn.
doesn't sound ideal. Crepes.
No.
Is that the kind of thing where you're gonna need some like a medical intervention on that?
Probably.
Probably, yeah. We'll keep us posted. It's
Mhm.
good to know, but still, that's pretty alarming. This is Rouge.
Yeah. I'm Rouge.
Yeah.
Bye.
That's right, Moonlight Breeze. Your girlfriend is gay. I've been gay the whole time.
Oh, thank God
Hello,
you're here.
Cyber. It's good to see you. 'Twas me. I didn't realize at the time that I sent you 2 different messages. One saying you contributed to the other saying it was fully funded. So you're about halfway through. Thank you for contributing in the fully funded. Yes, exactly. That was so sweet of you, Andrew. I really appreciate it. I'm still sad that we couldn't get the exact device, but it's still I feel like it's had a big impact on even more streams in this way, with the iPhone. But it is a cutie. But also I'm kind of worried beeping at that news.
Yeah.
So what are the next steps? Is it the kind of thing that's going to be resolved pretty quickly, I hope?
They have a medicine named Primacor that
Okay.
makes my heart pump a little bit better. And it's like a IV drip type thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna probably need hooked up to that now.
Yeah, I can imagine. So I hope that it is covered by insurance and stuff.
Good thing it's just a box that pumps the medicine inside.
Okay, yeah, but still, I mean, keep folks posted.
Yeah, of
and I
course.
hope you're able to get that pretty quickly. Craves. I'll get you some gay, homosexual gay. Mwah! Hi. Or it is up. Yeah,
Should
bread will be
drink some-
okay too. Hello,
Hmm.
Estelle. Welcome. 100 bits for dramatic pointing shenanigans. for dramatic pointing shenanigans, you're in game rigs. You can just yell don't,
You should
and tell me you're
drink
pointing
some
at things.
Gatorade.
Thanks, Mouse. Hello, Anonymous. The gay gave you strength. Good, that's right. The power of homosexuality and these guns. Okay, my arms they're not quite noodles, but they're like medium noodles. Hello,
Sounds like
Shimuchi.
noodles.
Happy birthday.
Shimmy!
Shimmy's birthday.
How you feeling? Did you get some sleep after the shindig last night? Boop.
Bon anniversaire.
Yeah.
Bon anniversaire et tout.
Non-Quebec French spotted.
I don't know why it's like one of the few things I can remember from French in school. That and Je déteste le
Bonne
français.
fête à toi. Bonne fête à toi.
The only thing I can remember is saying like Bonjour, d'accord, and like Je déteste
Oh,
le
Gabriel, I
français.
skimmed through it, but it felt like it was a little bit. Or wait, this wasn't the fan fiction. This fairies that tells like the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I totally do, yeah. I think that they're inspired by the same people though. They're doing like an Oja-sama kind of thing, like the anime rich lady. Like, oh, I love it. So I say, is it not gay? But turns out, whatever, like it's still gay because you're non-binary. Yeah, okay, so you kind of played yourself on that one. You got wrecked. I mean, that works for me too, I suppose. But I'm bisexual, and I'm like, people are cool as hell. I don't really have any preference in one way or another on this one, but it doesn't matter because it's kind of all gay. And hello, Nershow. Thank you for this squat. I hope you're doing well today. I'll do them in just a moment.
I technically bought 2
Touch on my
bisexual
cue here,
shirts
too.
yesterday.
Nice.
Because the Helloverse and Hot Topic have just launched their Pride collection. So I have a Luna bi Pride shirt, and I have the Charlie and Vaggie one,
Take care, Gabriel.
which has both bi and sapphic flags on it.
This one's really cute, actually.
Yeah,
Is this supposed to be so cursed?
yeah. Like every shirt has like
Shady
the
birthday.
the flag colors of all other sexualities on it. So there's a Sally Mae one that has the
That's
trans
pretty
flag
cute.
on it.
Yeah, I wish that the character was more overtly trans on the show. But I'm glad that she's there.
Yeah.
We need trans representation in media where people are like, hello, I am trans, instead of it just being like, implied or confirmed on Twitter or something. Hello, cow boobs. Happy birthday, cow. Can I help you? Narsha, thank you very much for the blurb head pat. I appreciate it. It is still
Cow
your
boob?
birthday for me.
What's
But
an
it's no longer
utter
birthday for me.
disgrace?
It's been 2 minutes past my birthday.
I guess
Aw,
it depends
well,
on whether or not you're
happy
non-binary or
birthday.
not. Because there are straight trans people too, right?
You.
On occasion they exist. On occasion they exist.
Ah,
Cute cow is cute, can confirm. Cute cow is cute. And okay, I got squats I need to do. I should get some water beforehand.
I was just eating.
Speaking of
She's
which,
non-binary for non-binary is like double gay. Shoot, you're right. Non-binary for non-binary is.
I've
it's
heard about
gay
my groceries being
squared.
delivered.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be
we're
between. It was supposed to be
actually
between
triple gay.
12
I think
and
at that point
2.
then, yeah.
It's now 1. It's been an hour. I haven't
we're
heard
gay
anything.
Factorial. We're gay exclamation mark. There we go. We're gay factorial. That's how this is gonna go.
All right.
I find a spot that's not covered in red
Happy
circles to do
birthday.
squats in.
Happy birthday.
Get some water.
Yeah, I think we might need to clean up all these red circles.
Can you clean up all the circle blood?
But they
You
don't
know what?
know it's
Nah.
any strategy. How are they?
Hang on.
Shimmy's at it now.
Yes.
I feel like
Everyone's at it now. Everyone's just grabbing their favourite
Shoot,
colour.
ads are about to begin. It's a self-care check-in. Get some water. Take care of yourself.
You said favorite color? Yoink.
I should
Oh.
do the same. Another squad. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. They are anonymous here. I don't want to put people on the spot, but I'm glad that you're here and I appreciate it.
ต้องให้ยศปะต้องให้ยศแหละ
Coffee, coffee.
ไม่ได้ต้องรอวีแท็กวีแป๊บ
Factorial or Factorial Aurora Borealis.
Aurora
Well,
Borealis.
first try.
At this time of the day in this part of the country, located entirely within your
Okay,
kitchen.
The best kind of gay is Enbian. Wait, I actually really like that, Vilo. That's quite cute. I like Enbian. You need a snow apocalypse, but a shiny new one to get. Bunny that snores, immunity is growing, but it's not actually. It's in fact something new that is showing. Renata snorts are contagious and you're taking them from me. You're snorting now instead, and I'll never snort again. Have I ever snorted before? I've got no idea. I'm being eaten by a cow, though. Crime?
See, I made
Yeah,
you
I like
smart.
people too. Now, I know that some people try to,
Farewell.
or I guess some people define bisexuality differently than I do, but I'm very much on the two or more bi manifesto from like the 90s approach to it, where it's
Hi,
like
gender is a
I like two or
conspiracy.
more genders. I don't know, genders are cool, and I like the bisexual
Genders
flag
are
better than the pansexual
conspiracy
flag.
and a bunch of confusing texts.
Wait, what? I got any squats. What is the confusing text conspiracy?
Genders are confusing text conspiracy make to confuse newer people.
I like that the gender in your bio is come back with a warrant. I like two or more genders too. Yeah.
But
All right.
you wanna know
squat
what's
time.
funny? I believe that genders are not real.
They're made up by the government to sell more bathrooms. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
I'm getting on
Boing.
camp. My hand's
Boing.
cramping.
What's up?
Boing. Boing. Boing.
Taco's hands cramping.
What yo do, Van? That's really cool.
My
Do
hand's
music.
cramping.
Damn.
Boing. 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 You're just hitting me in the face repeatedly with webcam tracking. Hello.
I try to turn your head into a basketball.
Fair enough. They're only as real as we choose to believe in them. Ooh, hiccups apparently. Uh-oh.
So.
I
you
just had
see-
one hiccup. Will I have more?
You cute. Brain no work. I drink too much today.
Oh, shoot.
Now take the red pan and invade Taco's purple.
no.
I have something I want to share.
Why do I have
We're
hiccups?
making a really good mix here.
I have something I want to share to chat. You should definitely see the text.
No, we don't
Found
see the
put back
text.
in a box.
Oh,
I
wait.
see. The text only appears if I'm looking
Oh,
at it
okay.
to the camera. Otherwise, it vanishes.
Yes.
Okay.
Carry on, carry on. Wait,
The
this
thing
is a cute
is,
picture, though.
it
Yeah, it
is.
is.
Yeah, where did this come from? How long has this picture been around?
This
Wee,
picture
wee, wee,
was
wee, wee.
on
Hello, Harley.
half. It was almost more than some months ago. It was taken at 13th of April at
Oh my
the airship
goodness.
road
Oh,
where
at the
you
airship.
fell off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did do that. Yeah.
You wanna know what the
Hang on, I'm
best
gonna
thing
catch up a
ever,
little bit
Banui?
here.
Alright, I'm getting dizzy.
Also, Banui,
I'm not getting
I got
dizzy, I'm
something
getting
for you.
hand
Oh.
Yeah?
I got something for you.
I'm about to be attacked, probably.
That's-
Hey, Chad, can you hold on to something for me? Thanks. Okay, so Maddie is requesting a birthday hug if you're up for one. It's hanging next to the
Sure.
arrow flag there as well. Yo, Dubin, let's go,
I
let's go.
will-
It's a fun combo wombo.
I will hug you.
So describe yourself as femme, sexual, attractive, feminine people, regardless of sexual color. Sure, yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, wee, 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 wee.
I'm getting dizzy.
It's a birthday hug from them. So, ah! I don't know if that's a birthday hug. It's being bit by a cow. Yeah, I hope you had a really nice birthday. I know it's no longer your birthday for you time zone wise, but
But I acknowledge my birthday for 13 more hours because time zones go funny.
that's quite fair. Carry on then.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your
Let me
birthday
get some more
weekend?
water.
Yeah, on a Friday, just celebrate for the
But-
weekend.
Yeah, it's their birthday in our time zone right now, Yuchan.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not quite in theirs.
So it would be my birthday for like 13 hours more.
I was saying, because like
Mhm.
Friday, you know, start of the weekend, just have the be a birthday
all
weekend. Why not?
It's a
But
Maddie.
my birth
You'll have to
but
come for
when
me.
my birthday party's
Sniffle.
already happened and it's already gone. Um, it was fun. It lasts like 6 hours, but the last the last hour and a half, people just disappearing. So I ended up close the instant an hour early.
Oh,
Fair enough. I mean, it ended up being kind of late for folks on this continent, I think.
I
I'm glad I could pop by for a
mean-
little, though. I had a lot of fun.
I
Yeah.
mean, it start at 8:30
Like 8:30 Central, I think?
EST. No, it start exactly at 9:30 EST.
It started at 10:30 EST, I think.
No.
Because I started at 11:30. It was like an hour in. Wait, hang on. And right, time zones are. It started 10:30 bunny time. You're right. Time
Yeah.
zone.
I was running
This is
EST
going on to something reminded me of
time
Canada's a
zone.
good place. Since if a cactus, dude ask us to hold a blorp
Funny.
clone. I would totally do that.
Bunny,
Yeah, I think it's a good idea, Ashtagonist. Yeah?
it's supposed to start an hour after you join. I move it 2 hours early because I put the time zone and the thingy wrong.
Right. Chaos
I-
ensues.
So I become responsible by move it to the actual time. And I get to go
It's a
longer.
Boniam. Daddy cool. Summer Festival 1979. Fair enough, fair enough.
Also
It's another
funny.
blorp in a basket. Okay, Medusa. I will model a little blorp in a basket just to hand to you. Yeah.
Hey, Bunny.
I will say one of my favorite Shigaminans, though, is just to hand people things and then leave. So, like, in real life, I really love going like, hey, can you hold this for me? And just hand someone, like, an item, and then just leave.
It's still there.
It's like, it's an activity that I
When is
really enjoy
VR
doing
Shop
for
gonna
some
allow
reason. It
you
just makes me
to
happy. Yeah.
I wonder, would VR Chat able you to allow like hey, upload a prop to your upload a
Oh, I'm
prop
hopeful.
instead of
Well, we got
actual
the new
avatar.
marketplace, right?
Yep.
So my hope, and I would really, really
Those-
love this. My hope is that we're gonna have props in the future, like in Resonate.
Yeah, but no, it's basically have public avatars set behind paywall. The marketplace, that exactly
Yeah,
what
it
it
kind
is.
of is, yeah. But I hope that they add props to it, and that you can put stuff on for free, right? Like I hope that we're able to do free
No,
uploads
the
on
thing
there
is,
too.
if you can put
Back
prop,
up.
I would be fine.
can see
Like,
it now.
I would be fine if it locked behind VRChat Plus. But I don't like the avatar marketplace because basically someone could rip the avatar, put it on, and sell it.
Oh, I guess technically, yeah. I'm sure that there has to be some kind of a
Also,
moderation thing for
also
it.
maybe people can just get an avatar, do some recolor, and upload it and then wear it and sell it like fucking Roblox item.
Yeah, I guess those are risks for sure.
But
I guess
the
my hope is
thing,
that it's
yeah.
gonna be like kind of an accessibility kind of thing, right? Because like for a lot
Yeah.
of people right now, getting
So-
getting an avatar
it would be
uploaded
good.
is a big thing. It's like the opportunity
So
to be
it
using
would be
it to
good
sell
for
an avatar
people,
could be good.
most people that doesn't know how to do avatar, and
Yeah.
people who actually do custom avatar for sale. But the people who would benefit the most in my opinion is questies.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Right. I think I've broken the matrix.
Not allowed. Whatever you're gonna say.
So you there are so many orbs now. Sorry, you broke what?
I'm looking that way, and it's
Yeah, I look in this direction and my frame rate drops 30 FPS.
it's shimmering.
What have you done?
So much your
But
purple
look at the
one?
purple one. The purple one's the best one.
Is it?
Hey, that's my orb.
Oh wow! Just a brick.
No more orb.
Just a brick. I like Team Cattle. That's really cute, actually.
Hide.
Yes.
Hi.
Sweeping a party by handing the host a potted plant. New plan? Yeah.
Hi.
Also,
Hello.
A line of cow.
A line of cow. Cow grid. That's sort of like a VCR cow glitch.
Yeah.
Wom, 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 wom. Secret cow scan. Secret cow
yeah.
scan.
Scan the cow. Up the pound in
Money.
my hand.
Okay, the team cattle is really cute. Those are all adorable.
But Bunny.
There's a U, there's a DC, there's a Timo one. Yeah.
Also, Bunny.
I see. I
They-
see.
They
I
added
see.
the print system and for
is it
so
like
people can
shimmering
just
over
take
this
a
way towards
picture
for
and
you?
share it with other people immediately, right?
Wow.
I'm looking at the roof. Even the roof up there is shimmering.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink you.
How people
I-
using
Oh,
it right
God.
now? It's basically tossing JPEG
Yep.
meme at people.
Groceries are here. I'll be right back.
Yep, absolutely. And I feel props would be
Only
similar.
me.
People would spawn in a silly prop. But if there was like, I think a really
And then I mean to call you now. See, I'm gonna. There's a lot of ramping up and down the stairs. I'm a bit sweaty, so I'm not gonna. We're going to end the stream for now. Plus, also got a bunch of posting to do. Do some stuff that I don't want to do while I'm live. Okay, so hey, it's the end of the stream. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please be sure to click on the follow button down below so we notify every time I go live. We do have a very odd stream schedule because it's kind of random when I stream again next time. So giving the channel a follow is the best way to be notified when I go live again. Also follow me on my social platforms. I'm very active on Twitter, Threads, Blue Sky, Instagram, and Tumblr. I'm always posting all kinds of things on there, either what's going on with me or stuff I find online. It mostly has been merch, has been a hell of a murder drones or digital circus merchandise. But you gotta check out a new murder drones had like a new merch drop recently. I see one item I'm about to post online on my socials about. But yeah, if you want to keep up to date with me and some little other things that go down in between streams, that's the best way. Those are the platforms to follow me on. Also follow me on my YouTube channel. Where I have 4.5 years of content of previous streams and original stuff on there. Also follow me on my TikTok where I have stream highlights and original stuff on there as well. But if you want to keep it nice and simple, you want to keep, just join my Discord server. I have roles that you can react to, where you can follow any of the accounts as a role. And when I upload on those platforms, you get pinged in the server. Plus, we have a nice little community there where we'll hang out and talk with each other, play games. And then, of course, here and there we do community events. So, yeah, it's a good time to be had. And so I highly recommend the Discord server if you don't want to follow the accounts individually. Anyway, so whether it was morning, evening, afternoon, night, when you watch this live, watch this live on either Twitch or YouTube, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. I need to take a break. I need some food, and I needed some water. But yeah, see y'all next time.